Drivers don't need to take a written exam to renew their license in U.S. state, but it all depends on your age. Pass the test. Drivers don't need to take a written exam to renew their license in U.S. state, but it all depends on your age. Drivers won't have to take a written exam to renew their license in this U.S. state, but your age plays a major factor. While taking the driving test and getting a license is a huge rite of passage, it's something that has to be done periodically to ensure drivers are fit to be behind the wheel. However, the California Department of Motor Vehicles is changing the rules to allow some drivers to skip having to retake a written test. If thousands fewer people need to visit the DMV, or can spend less time in an office, the people who need to take care of their business in one of our offices can be better served, said DMV Director Steve Gordon in a statement. But not every motorist can take advantage of the change. In fact, there will still be many people who will have to retake the test. However, if a driver already has a California license and meets some of the criteria, they may be able to speed up the renewal process. To take advantage of the change, a motorist has to be a responsible driver who has a valid license and hasn't committed any serious traffic violations in the past 5 years. Because the rule will lower the number of people retaking the test, it'll ease the burden for both citizens and the government. If a driver meets the criteria, they will still have to make sure they're updated on traffic regulations that could impact them. First-time drivers and those with poor driving records will still need to take the written test to renew their licenses. People who have been convicted of driving under the influence will also have to retake the test.